So Mr. Sarthak will be doing questions from question number 18 to question number 30. Now in all these questions, you will find x on both sides. So there is x on both sides of the equation. And the equations usually would have a bracket also. So we'll understand how to open the brackets and how to manage x's which are on the both sides. So first let us look at question number 18. So question number 18, minus 3 plus 3x is equal to minus 2 into x plus 1. Sarthak, what do you suggest? What should we do?
So we should bring 3x to the right side.
No, the first thing we should do.
In the bracket.
Yes.
So it will become minus 2x and minus 2.
Shabash. So the first thing we should do is open the bracket. Minus 3 plus 3x is equal to minus 2x minus 2. Now, there are one or two things that we need to take care. One is, don't try to bring this minus 2 on the left hand side. Mr. Satya, have you understood?
Yes.
So don't try to bring this minus 2 on the left hand side. Don't try to do that. That is the first thing that you should avoid. The second thing is how to open the bracket. This minus 2 has to be multiplied by x. So it will become minus 2x. And this minus 2 has to be multiplied by 1. So it will become minus 2. Mr. Satya, any doubt?
No.
Sarthak, what should we do next?
So then we'll bring minus 2x to the left hand side.
Shabash. Basically, after this, what you need is, you need to bring x's on one side and the numbers on the other side. That is all that you want to do. You can bring x's on the left hand side also, you can bring x's on the right hand side also. That is not an issue. That is absolutely not an issue. So what I am doing is, I am going to bring this minus 2x on the left hand side. So this becomes 3x plus 2x. Why? Because this is minus 2x on this side. And then I will bring this minus 3 on the right hand side. So this will become 3 minus 2. Sarthak, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Satya, is it okay?
Yes.
Sarthak, what should I do next?
So 3x plus 2x will become 5x and that's equal to 1.
What should I do next?
We'll bring 5 to the right hand side. So it will become 1 divided by 5.
Perfect. Satya, any doubt?
No.
So let us try to do this same kind of question where we have to open the brackets. Let us try to do this. Yes. Sarthak, what should I do first?
So we'll open the left hand side brackets and the right hand side brackets.
Shabash.
So it will become minus x plus minus 2
is equal to
2 into 3x minus 12.
Satya, any doubt?
No.
See, again we need to understand that when we are opening this bracket minus x plus 2, if you are getting confused, just imagine this to be minus 1 into x plus 2. It is like you are multiplying minus 1 by x and minus 1 by 2. And this would be equal to minus x minus 2. Sarthak, any doubt?
No.
So this equation requires a lot of practice. So that is what you will need to do after every lecture. You'll have to do all the questions again. Sarthak, what should I do next?
So we'll bring 6x to the left hand side and minus 2 will go to the right hand side.
Okay. Now what I'll suggest is, in this question, bring this minus x on this side and minus 12 on this side. See, yeah, the answer would remain the same. I'll show you both the methods, yeah, and you will understand the difference between two methods. I'll show you both the methods. So first we'll do as you are suggesting, that I bring the 6x on the left hand side. So this is what will happen. Sarthak, is it correct?
Yes, sir.
What I am suggesting is that bring minus x on the right hand side. What I am suggesting is that bring minus x on right hand side and minus 12 on the left hand side. Sarthak, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Now this becomes 10 is equal to 7x
Yes, sir.
and x is equal to 10 by 7. Have you understood what I have done?
Yes, sir.
Now when I do this method 1, this is what I will get. Minus 7x is equal to minus 10. Have you understood?
So, but then why is it different?
No, the answer would remain the same.
No, like in this way it's plus, in this way it's minus.
Uh, the difference is, see, that is the difference what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, let me show you the final answer first and then I'll solve. So in this case, let me show you the final answer. X would be equal to minus 10 upon minus 7. This minus and minus will cancel. And the final answer would be equal to 10 upon 7, which is the same that I have got using method 2. Sarthak, have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us try to see why is there a difference. See, the difference is, try to see closely. In method 2, what I've done. In method 2, I have brought this minus x on the right hand side. And minus 12 on the left hand side. Sarthak, can you see that?
Yes, sir.
But in method 1, if you observe closely, I have brought this 6x on the left hand side. And I have brought the minus 2 on the right hand side. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
So you can follow any of these methods. But what I find easier is, when I see this equation, I see that if I bring this minus x towards right hand side, my x would remain positive. Sarthak, can you see that?
Yes, sir.
But if I use method 1, my x becomes negative. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Now I like my x to be positive. That is my personal choice. If you like your x to get negative, you can follow method 1 also. Finally, the answer would remain the same. Mr. Satya, any doubt?
No.
Sarthak, have you understood? Sarthak, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
So I like my x to remain positive, and that is why what I suggest is that you bring this minus x to the right hand side, because then I know that my x would remain 7x. I like my x to be positive. But you may like your x to be negative. कि नहीं sir, मुझे तो negative चाहिए. So you are okay dealing with negative x's also. Then when you see minus x, you bring your 6x always to the left hand side. Even that method is okay. It is absolutely uh, your choice how you want to do these questions. Satya, any doubt?
No.
We do question 24. Again, it is like opening the brackets. Yes, Sarthak, how should I do this?
So we'll open the left hand side bracket by making the x 2x, and we'll multiply 2 and 4, so it will become plus 8. Then the right hand side bracket, it will become minus 3x plus 15.
Sir, one thing that you need to understand is that minus 3, when you are multiplying minus 3 by x plus 5. Now look closely what I'm doing. Minus 3 into x is minus 3x. And minus 3 into 5 is minus 15. Satya, any problem?
No.
Let us say that the example was like this. Let us take an example like this. Now, in this case, minus 3 into x would be minus 3x. And minus 3 into minus 5, Mr. Sarthak, would be
Minus 15.
Mr. Sarthak, any doubt?
No, sir.
Mr. Sarthak, this is again multiplication of integers. Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
sir, I didn't understand how did minus 15 become plus?
Yes, sir. Mr. Satya, minus 3 into 4 would be
Minus 12,
minus 3 into minus 4 would be
12,
3 into minus 4 would be
minus 12.
so minus 3 into minus 5 would be
Okay, so 12. Sorry, 15.
Mr. Sarthak, any doubt?
No, sir.
See, please try to understand. We need to be very comfortable dealing with multiplication of integers. Multiplication of integers. We should be very clear about this. We should be very clear about division of integers. We should be very clear about multiplication of integers and fractions. We should be very clear about division of integers as well as fractions. If we are clear about these four topics, only then we'll be able to solve the equations. Mr. Sarthak, any doubt?
No, sir.
So Satya, whenever you are facing any difficulty in solving the equations, that means you are facing difficulty in these topics, multiplication and division of integers or multiplication and division of fractions. Satya, have you understood?
Yes,
So unless and until you are clear about these topics, these four topics, you will never be able to do the equations. Because equation में यही सब होगा, आप हर बार confuse हो जाओगे, अरे ये क्या होगा, वो क्या होगा. Okay, Sarthak, what should I do next?
So we'll bring minus 3x to the left hand side and plus 8 to the right hand side.
Sarthak, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Satya, is it okay?
Yes.
Sarthak,
No, sir.
I'm sorry?
It should be plus 23
Why it should be plus 23?
because, sir, it is minus 8 minus 15. So minus minus equals plus.
Sir, this is addition of integers. This is not multiplication of integers. Minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5. But minus 2 into minus 3 is plus 6. Mr. Satya, any doubt?
No,
Again, we are confused about multiplication of integers. You need to be very clear about the primary topics. In this case, you are not multiplying minus 8 and minus 15. It is minus 8 minus 15. And that is why the answer is minus 23. Here, x is minus 23 has been divided by 5. So the answer is minus 23 by 5. Mr. Satya, any doubts still?
no,
Sarthak, any doubt?
No, sir.
So please be very clear about the basic operations of multiplication, division, addition, subtraction of integers. Only then you'll be able to solve equations. Otherwise, you'll always be confused. Okay. So 25. This is Sarthak.
So we'll open the for opening the left hand side bracket. We'll multiply minus 3 and 4.
What would be the answer?
So it will
What?
become minus 12. And then we'll multiply 4 and 2x. So that will become 8x.
What should I do next?
Then we'll bring 8x to the left hand side and minus 12 to the right hand side.
See, this is a bit confusing equation. You can ignore this equation because for these equations, infinite solutions are possible for a simple reason that any x that you put here will get satisfied. So don't worry about this question. You can leave this question. We'll do a simpler question. Okay. 28. Yes, Mr. Sarthak. What should I write?
So we'll first open the left hand side bracket. So
Yeah.
minus 5 into 3. So it will become minus 15 and minus 5 into minus 4 and that will become plus 20x. And then we'll bring 20x to the left hand side.
Again, it's the same kind of equation. Infinite solutions are possible. Again, you can leave this equation, not required. Okay, let us do this equation. 29. Mr. Sarthak.
So we'll open the first bracket. So it'll be 4x minus 12 minus minus x and plus 5.
So this minus would get multiplied by this plus. This would be minus x. This minus will get multiplied by this minus, and this will be plus 5. Mr. Satya, any doubt?
No, sir.
Mr. Sarthak, is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sarthak, what should I do next? Mr. Sarthak?
So we'll add 4x and x, so it will become 5x. Then
4x and minus x would become
5x.
beta 3x.
Oh, it was mine.
4 minus 1 is 3. So therefore, 4x minus x would be equal to 3x. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Mr. Satya, any doubt?
No, sir.
Sarthak, what should I do next?
So we'll put minus 7 on the right hand side.
Shabash, shabash, shabash. Very nice.
So 3x equals minus 7. Then we'll divide 3 by minus 7.
Sir, this minus 7, when it goes to the right hand side, it becomes plus 7. Have you
Yes,
understood?
remember.
Therefore, x would be?
Uh, 7 upon minus 3.
Sir, we are multiplying both sides by
3.
we are dividing both sides by 3. We are not dividing both sides by minus 3. Have you understood what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So there would be no minus because I'm dividing both sides by 3. I'm not dividing both sides by minus 3. Satya, any doubt?
No, sir.
See, I'm telling you again and again, equations are confusing because a lot of primary operations are required. Yes, Arthak. How should I solve this?
So first we'll open the left hand side bracket. So minus 2 into 4, it will become minus 8. And it will become minus 2x.
Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Sir, minus 2 into 4 would be minus 8. And minus 2 into minus x will become plus 2x. Satya, any doubt?
No.
Please be clear about whether you are multiplying two integers or you are adding two integers or you are subtracting two integers. Please be very clear about it. Is equal to. Yes, sir. What should I write?
So 6x plus 12 plus 3x.
Okay. Next.
We'll bring 2x to the right hand side
Okay.
and 12 will come on the left hand side.
Okay.
So it will become 20, minus 20 equals 11x.
Why 11, sir?
Oh, so, I thought it's plus.
I'm sorry.
So it will become minus x.
Array 6x minus 2x is 4x. 4x plus 3x is 7x. Mr. Sarthak, any doubt?
But according to BODMAS, 6x minus 2x will come later.
Why,
Minus
sir?
2x
6.
plus 3 will be before.
No, what do you want to do first?
So 2x plus 3.
You want to do these two, minus 2x plus 3x?
Yes, sir.
So minus 2x plus 3x would be equal to
Minus 1x.
by minus 2 plus 3 is equal to
1.
so minus 2x plus 3x would be equal to
X.
x. Is there a doubt still?
No, sir.
So this is x and x plus 6x would be equal to
7x.
7x. Mr. Satya, any doubt?
No, sir.
Sarthak, is there a doubt still?
No, sir.
See, for example, let me take another example. Say, for example, I have minus 5 plus 4 plus 1. Okay. So, Sarthak, how should I solve this?
So it's minus s or minus 5?
Minus 5, sorry, minus 5.
So it will become minus 1 plus 1, so it will become 0.
Satya, any doubt?
No,
Okay. So, Mr. Sarthak, x would be equal to
So it will be equal to minus 20 divided by 7.
Shabash. Any doubt?
no.
No, sir.
Okay. Let's do few more questions like these so that we don't have any doubt remaining. Okay. Yes, Sarthak, what should I do?
So we'll bring 6x to the left hand side and plus 3 will go to the right hand side.
See, whenever you are confused, what you can do is you can first solve the left hand side and the right hand side. Yeah. So what should I write here? Minus 8x and minus 2x would be equal to
Minus 10x.
Shabash. So I'm just solving the left hand side and right hand side first, and then I will start changing their positions. So 13x plus 7x would be equal to
20x.
yeah. So I have done this. Now, Sarthak, what should I do?
We can bring 10x to the right hand side and minus 3 will go to the left hand side. So 6 equals 30x. Then x equals 30 divided by 6 divided by 30. 1 upon.
Shabash. Very nice. Satya, any doubt?
No,
So Sarthak, when you see questions like these, so for example, a question like this, so what you can do is you can solve this side first and this side first, and then start changing the position. Similarly, in 92 also, you should first solve the left-hand side. There is nothing to be solved in the left-hand side. In this question, you should first solve this right-hand side. Again, in this question, you should first solve the right-hand side, and only then you should change the sides. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So, okay. Can you note it down? You should do question 85, 86, 87, 88, 91, 92, 93. You should do these 7 questions and send me the PDF once you are done. Mr. Satya, have you understood?
yes,
Yeah. Right now you do these questions and send me the PDF once you are done so that I know that have you understood or not. Sarthak, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You can start.